The member for Moncrieff.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Industry, Energy and Emissions Reduction. Will the Minister outline to the House how the Morrison government's technology-led approach will reduce our emissions while at the same time strengthening our economy? And is the Minister aware of any alternative approaches?
The Minister for Industry, Energy and Emissions Reduction.
Well, thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Moncrieff for her question and acknowledge her role in small business before she came into this place, including advising small businesses. And indeed, she knows from that experience how important technology is to the success of businesses in this great country and to bringing down emissions as we strengthen our economy, Mr Speaker. And of course, we're positioning Australia for success by investing in technologies that allow us to bring down emissions and strengthen our economy at the same time. $20 billion in our technology investment roadmap over the coming decade. We're partnering with countries around the world, Singapore, Japan, the United Kingdom, Germany, Mr Speaker, to make clean energy technologies more affordable, more reliable and therefore more widely used, Mr Speaker, and that's exactly what's happening in this country right now. This is about technology, not taxes. Now, Mr Speaker, the member knows that it's actions and outcomes that matter at the end of the day. And the runs are on the scoreboard, Mr Speaker. Emissions are down more than 20% since 2005. 1 in 4 houses in Australia with solar on the roof. That's world-beating stuff, Mr Speaker. More renewables rolled out in the last year than the entire time when those opposite were in power, Mr Speaker. And the House might be interested to know that the lowest level of renewables in the history of this country was during the Rudd-Gillard government, Mr Speaker. That's the lowest level of renewables in the history of this country. Now, we're delivering on Snowy 2. We're delivering on Snowy 2. And despite the rubbish the Leader of the Opposition was peddling out earlier today, every dam and every tunnel in Snowy 1 was delivered under a coalition government, Mr Speaker, and we're delivering Snowy 2. We've seen 10 consecutive quarters of electricity price reductions in the wholesale market, Mr Speaker. And in contrast, when those opposite were in power, we saw electricity wholesale prices rising every single quarter, Mr Speaker. We have a strong track record of bringing down emissions, Mr Speaker, and delivering affordable, reliable power, Mr Speaker. Now, there is an alternative approach. It's to talk about grand plans and dreams, but deliver nothing, Mr Speaker. Those opposite are all concept and no concrete, Mr Speaker. All concept and nothing concrete. They don't even have a 2030 target, Mr Speaker. They have no plan to get to net zero. They never lay out how they're going to do things because we know, Mr Speaker, what they always have in their back pocket is just another tax.